I'm Success Larry on IGRND, and I'm here with One Acen.
Pew pew. What are you saying?
Very good, bro. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm tired. You woke me up.
Okay.
Tired, man.
Okay, Acen. So, where did this all start?
What, at the beginning?
The beginning.
That's a long story. Around earliest memory I have is like 2006. Like we used to write lyrics. Me and Call Me the Kid. That's another person. Call Me the Kid. We used to write lyrics. I used to write lyrics, and he used to just go through my lyrics, say that shit. Can I swear?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. They used to,
be free.
he used to say they were shit, and then went from there to producing. I used to watch him produce, and he taught me how to produce. Boom, boom, boom. That's that. Then like a new thing came, grime. First thing I heard was D Rascal, I Love You. That's the first time I ever heard grime. And yeah, just keep going from there. It's the long story short. Then I made a mixtape in 2006, made one in 2007, made one in 2008. Then boom, boom, boom. Hair. But I used to rap.
Okay, so you started in 2006.
Yeah.
I made a mixtape in 2006 as well.
I think I probably started around 2003, 4 or something, because that is when. Sure, that's when Dizzy Rascal. I'm trying to think of when Dizzy Rascal I Love You came out. That was probably like 2004. But I know by the time 2006 hit, I had like a project, like a 10-track project.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you first started doing music with Call Me the Kid.
Yeah.
So would you say he sort of nudged you? You saw him doing music and he sort of nudged you. What's he up to, or was it just a mutual thing, or how did that come about?
Actually, tell a lie. We used to rap in church. You like we used to rap in church. You know, we used to rap in church. So that was probably earlier than that. Then with the whole rapping thing, I don't know, man. It was just a thing to do, but obviously I must have enjoyed it more than other people to just keep going.
Sure. Okay, so you make music. You make different types of music. What kind of? Do you have a specific type of music you make, or?
I would like to think I do like R&B / hip hop, or hip hop / R&B. That's the type of thing. But I am open to like other things, as long as it's got like a good melody behind it. That's more what's important to me than like the tempo or this type of sound or whatever. As long as it's got a good melody, I don't really mind what it is, to be fair.
Okay, so you said, you started working with Call Me the Kid. Do you still work with Call Me the Kid till today?
Yeah. He does like additional production on a lot of my songs. So once I've run out of ideas, I send the song over to him. He builds on top of it. That's it. He done like the additional production on my next song. It's coming out, so out here.
So I mean, was Call Me the Kid the only person that you started with, or was there others along your growth?
He was the main person that was like helping me personally.
Yeah.
Obviously we had olders. One of them would be Get Hench as Possible Now. That's one of them. He used to rap. AJ. That's his brother. Was in a crew. Me and Call Me the Kid was in a crew called MMD. I'm not gonna say what it stands for. One older called J Step. He used to like he was basically a mentor. Now that I look back at it, he was actually like a mentor. He used to help us out as well. That was like, I remember that being like 2007 maybe. But yeah, not too many people apart from that, to be fair. Yeah.
Okay, so when was at this point? I say the 2006, 2007 sort of year group. That would you just do music as a hobby, or did you think was that the transition period where you thought, hold on a sec, I want to try and make a go of this? When did that happen?
I'm thinking because that did happen quite early. Like I didn't know that I wanted to do music from early. Like there was nothing else. And I think Soldier Boy, I think came out in 2006 as well, if I'm correct. Yeah, around 2006, 2007, Soldier Boy came out, and that was a big thing because like he just came out of nowhere, blew up everywhere, and it was real to me how like serious it could be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, From then I did know that I wanted to do music, 100%.
Okay, so it was from the jump. So you didn't have any alternatives. There was, if you didn't really think music might not work out, so let me try. Let me at least do something else, or there was no other alternative.
Nah, that's why I didn't do well on my GCSEs because I didn't care. Like I don't remember caring about anything else that much to like obviously to secure myself just in case music didn't work. I didn't care at all. But obviously that's not a good thing. But I was serious. Like I knew I wanted to do music. Like 100%. Okay,
that's cool. But you're from a Nigerian household, right?
Yeah.
So how did that go down? Because I know most Nigerian households, you have to at least, even if I know a lot of Nigerian households nowadays, they're becoming a bit more flexible.
Yeah, way more.
A lot more flexible. But so they would say, okay, fair enough, you can pursue what you want to pursue, but the education, the studies must be on par. So how did you get away with that, or how was it growing up in your household, knowing that music was my passion, and I've got to try and explain this to the family and to Mumsy that this is the route I'm going on?
It was mad. Mom, like everyone was trying to force me to do whatever, go to school, do it properly, But I'm like hard-headed, so like I'm rebellious. I would say I was rebellious in them times. So I just like the more you try to force me, the more I say no, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean I was just being mad serious with music, but I was just like I remember we was in my room, this room exactly, with all my cousins. Everyone was getting their GCSE results. Everyone was like, oh yeah, A, B. Like everyone was getting decent results. And like it came to our results, they were terrible. When I say terrible, and it's just like everyone was like, "How can you even do that bad?" Like it was bad. Like, but I don't know. I just didn't care, which is not a good thing, like I say.
Yeah.
But I always knew I don't care about that stuff. That I wouldn't do music. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know exactly how I was gonna do it, but I don't know, that's like I was gonna figure it out along the way. Sure.
So what was it like growing up in your household? Obviously, like you said, you didn't really take school too serious. It was all about music for you. And so, what was it like? How was it like growing up for you? Was it tough? Was it, smooth sailing? Was it like, I'm gonna focus on this music thing, I don't really have much responsibility, I don't have to struggle about anything else at all?
It wasn't easy. Like I lived with my mum and my sister, and we always lived with someone else. Like there was always like a cousin, auntie, uncle, someone. This is like probably the only time I haven't lived with someone else, because of like just money, you know what I'm saying, rent, whatever. So it wasn't easy, but I guess it was easier because like I moved to Hatfield, Hertfordshire, 2004, I think. I don't know, you might know. Do you remember? I don't know, it was like 2003.
Yeah.
When did you move to where you were at?
I moved in 2008.
Alright, so we was way before.
Yeah, you was way before me.
I'll probably say that 2003.
You came from Tottenham, right?
Yeah, we moved from Tottenham to here, so obviously Tottenham it was much worse. Even though we had a bigger house, we probably weren't as good as I thought we were at the time.
Sure.
We moved here, so that's easier, I guess. I don't know, man. It was just everyone's just got to do what they got to do, and just I don't know.
You got to expand on that because in one of your songs, "Hold Tight," you talk about some stuff, man. It seems like you went through some stuff, like, but you just.
But that was like, but it's crazy. I think maybe stuff was happening, and I wasn't realizing stuff was happening, because that's another thing as well. Like I was so caught up in music that I don't actually know. Well, sometimes what's going on with my family, what's going on with my mum, what's going on this, what's going on that. I just knew this is what I need to do, and trying to figure out how to do it. But like obviously later on in life, like my mum's having troubles with certain things, and then it's like, but that only like pushed it further. Like, yo, I need to do well in this because things ain't easy. Like, people need money. Like, it's mad.
What kind of situations led to that thinking? Like, it's in your song.
Yeah.
So I mean, you had some experiences that young people shouldn't really have. Yeah, bailiffs coming to the door, like that's
couple bailiff experiences.
That's a bit.
I don't know if that's a normal experience though.
It's not for many young people, so that's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
how did you react? How did you feel when you were experiencing these things?
It was mad because it's like the type of money they were looking for. It wasn't like money like, oh my god, this is like money that's attainable, but it's like, why don't we have this money just there, like, like that's when you realize, yo, things are not like, why don't we have this just simple amount of money just here, like chilling? It don't make sense. So I was just angry, man. It was just like, just over like what little money, like this is, and I know ever since like Soulja Boy situation, I'm thinking you can make a lot of money in music. I always knew like you can make a lot of money, so I'm thinking I can get a job and I can do that, but the main thing is I won't be happy even if I was making money, because over the time I've had jobs, not had jobs, and I just hated it. But I liked their music, and yeah, man, I just knew like they took my speakers, they took everything.
The bailiffs.
Yeah.
They took your speakers.
They took my speakers. They took my TV. They took my computer. They took my other speakers. They were just unloading it, boom, 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 in my room. It's not like this is mad expensive equipment, but just over time you've got certain things. You've got this. You got that. You got this. You got the necessary things you need to. I was like, I'm done. Like, if they take everything, but then luckily, one of my friends who helped me buy a lot of the stuff, he came with the receipts, because they were only taking it because there wasn't any proof that it wasn't my mum's. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I'm not the type of person that kept all my receipts. So if I was just like, this is mine, 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 it's not my debts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my friend came down, he put out receipts. I think he even made fake ones, like just really quick, just boom, call me the kid actually. And then, yeah, he came down, he's like, yeah, this is. And I remember like all my stuff was just downstairs at the door. And I was just thinking, this is mad, like this is crazy. I was sitting on my speaker.
Oh, so you managed to get your stuff back?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And then, yeah, the next day I made Hold Tight, which is weird. Yeah, next day.
Do you believe that if you didn't get your stuff back, you would have continued on this music path, or would you have gone into a different hustle thinking, I just have to make money for the home, for the family, 100%. Because
100% I would have gone into something else, but I'm 100% sure that it would have led me back around into music, because every time I get a job, I'm like, I get jobs because I need money, like, fuck music, like, I need money, I'm broke, you know what I'm saying? So I get a job, work the job, have money, and I realise I just feel empty, like, I just have money, just to have money, like, I don't know, like, with me, I don't have, like, personal attachment with money, I don't necessarily really care. So, once I have the money and I'm just like, I can pay for everything I want to pay for, but the only thing I want to do is make music. It's just all backwards, and I just get a job, work it for 5-6 months. I say, no, I've had enough. Boom, back to music, and I make another project.
So where have you worked? Places like where have you worked?
I worked in JD for a bit. Worked in Just Eat call center. Worked in William Hill. I worked in another call center. Worked in another call center. Worked in the post office, sorting place. That was one of the recent ones. And I worked in another call center, I think. Yeah, that was the last 2 recent ones. But I never stayed for more than 7 months ever in any job.
So what was the worst job experience out of all those jobs you've listed? All those workplaces?
The worst one was probably the one that took up the most of my time, which was Just Eat. That was like working. It was a weird thing. It was like someone speeding up somehow. It was a weird job pattern. It was like I had Mondays and Tuesdays free, and I'd be working Wednesdays to like Sundays. And obviously doing music, you would need like weekends free. Mm-hmm. And it's like you're working from 5 to 2 a.m. So it's just the whole day done. I'm up in the morning, and then 5, it's just a wrap. It's just a write-off. Like, it was just weird. Full time. That was basically full time. But anyone that knows music knows like things happen in the night, shows, your inspiration. I get most of my inspiration in the night, innit? So by the time I come back from work, I'm finished. That's it.
Sure.
No music. Just go to bed. Yeah, that was mad.
So what are the kind of things that inspire you? You said a lot of you get your inspiration at night most of the time. So what are the kind of things that inspire you?
It would be like a combination of things. So I might feel a certain way, but then like, I might watch a movie and then they're putting across that emotion as well in a different way. Or I might talk to someone and they're like, and then it would be like, oh man, that would be sick to make a song if I could put this in words, this specific emotion. Then yeah, and it would just be like, and I'll listen to a tune. I might listen to a tune, and as a producer, I'm like, yo, I like these drums. So I'll keep that in mind. Then I'll be like, this drum will suit this idea that I have that I've been thinking about. And yeah, just.
Yeah, I think as a fan as well, we've seen you just drop things, freestyles, random times on Twitter, just out of just random times, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. Like I'm impulsive as well. So like when I feel something, it might have to be now. I have to do it, even if it doesn't. Like I remember one Twitter thing I was doing. One guy I know was like, "Nah, you should wait till the morning because there's gonna be more people on Twitter." And I was like, "But it just has to be out now." Like to be honest, like, and to be honest, he was more right. Like there would be more people at the time he was telling me, but just now it just has to, like, if I feel like dropping a tune now with a video, I just have to do it. I don't know why. Like just that's worked for and against me a lot of times.
How's it worked against you?
Because I was less strategic before. Like it'd just be now, and there would be no reason why now could work. Do you know what I'm saying? But now I try and, even if I'm impulsive, I try and, alright, cool, add a bit of strategy to it at least. So, because at the end of the day, you want your music to do well. You want as many people to hear it as possible. If you just do it at 4 a.m. when no one's up in it. You know what I'm saying? But if you wait a little bit, maybe do it like 9 when everyone's going to work. Someone might have a bit of time, little 3 minutes to spare. I'm saying that's just an example in it, but yeah, that's it really.
Sure. You strike me as someone quite sensitive in the sense where anything you experience, you put it in your music. We've heard various types of songs from you, or we've heard love songs. We've heard some songs about your hustle, about your grind. We've heard songs about your broken hearts. We've heard a lot of stuff. So I'll be like, you're a very, very sensitive guy. Do you feel like that comes across in your music?
Yeah.
Do you want that to come across in your music as well?
Yeah, 100%. Because from the start of music, I was always like, the producing thing and the singing thing came later, but I was always a rapper, and I was always like, I always wanted to be a storyteller rapper. That's what I wanted to be from the beginning. I used to listen to Lupe Fiasco, Nas, all of them, and I used to like the way they told stories, or the way like their songs unfolded from the beginning to the end. So that's always still in me, but I just do it different now. Like, but I feel like just like storytelling is it's not as rated as it should be. It's underrated, isn't it? Like, but that's what a song should be like. It should be like a story. Like even whatever story you're telling, every song should be like a story. But yeah.
Did you ever go through a period when you were doing music in the beginning, or even before your name started getting out there, people started knowing who you were, where people were saying maybe you should tuck it in? Yeah, give this music a rest.
That was the period.
Like, especially as you were getting older and things weren't really looking.
100%.
How was that for you? How did you manage to say, you know what, I'm gonna stick at it, even though certain people don't have faith in me, or even people that you thought would have faith in you didn't have faith in you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pack it in. Mate, that was a lot of times. The only time that has happened is like probably in the last 6 months.
Recently?
Before the last 6 months. Because people only say that when it doesn't seem like you're getting somewhere.
Sure.
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the only reason why people say that. Because if people saw you doing good in something, or even semi-good, no one's going to say, oh, don't do that, even though it looks like you're doing well.
Sure.
No one's going to say that. But it's only like when you're putting out music, you're putting out videos, you're putting money into videos, you're doing this, and nothing's happening. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, I didn't know it, but the whole time I was doing groundwork in it. The whole time, I'm sharpening my skills. I'm finding my style. I'm finding what works for me. I'm finding what doesn't work, because obviously no one's reacting to it. So I'm thinking, I should change it up. And the whole time, like, you don't know that you're just building yourself, and then when things start working, like, because I did so much groundwork, I know what I am in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Opposed to someone that just came in, did one big track, boom, but now they don't really know what's going on. They don't even know why people like them, because they just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I know what's worked. I've kept what's worked. I've ditched what hasn't worked as well, and I don't know. Maybe that's why I would like to think my music is very. You know exactly what it is. Like, you might not know what the name is, but you know, yeah, that's him. You know what I'm saying? You see me in the video, yeah, that's him. Like, you know exactly what it is, because, yeah.
I was watching one of your snaps, well, a while back, and I remember that song "Famous" came up, and you said that was one of the songs that people kind of associated with, that people actually thought, okay, who's this guy, sort of thing.
Famous. That was 2014. That was like my first hit song. You know what I'm saying? That was the first one. That's the first song I made where everyone was like, this is the song. You know what I'm saying? This is the song. Everywhere I went, famous. You know what I'm saying? That was it. But it didn't, I don't know how much of a reach it had, but we did perform it. That's the first song that, like, I really performed it like 3-4 different places. I don't think people knew the words, to be fair. Not in the crowd. But that a significant amount of people was like, yeah, famous. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. That was a good time.
I remember before, you'd come out with a song, then we won't hear from you.
Yeah.
For a while, and then you come out with another song, and everyone would be like, the potential's there, but the consistency's not there.
Sticking.
Why was there lack of consistency at that time? Would you, like you said, I know you said you were doing some groundwork. Would you count that as part of that groundwork, part of that learning process, that lack of consistency and just not, bringing out as much music? Job.
I'm broke. Money. Nah, I need music. I'm broke. Like, just, it was crazy. That's funny still. That's actually funny.
Okay. So that's what brought about the inconsistency in
that's
music.
100%. The job thing as well, 100%. And just thinking, I don't know, this is not good enough, because it's just not. Like, it's just not good enough. I could do better. Even though I probably just did my best work just then, because every time I came out, people would say, yeah, you've gotten better.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't right yet, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. So, I mean, I've listened to you from pretty much the jump.
Yeah.
And I'm a very honest guy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't good, I tell you it wasn't good. But recently, I think a lot of people are starting to know you and understand you for your hooks that you've been jumping on.
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, I think it was Tion Wayne.
Yeah.
And yourself.
Hate
on me. That's when people really started to say.
That's the first one.
That's when people said, yo, this guy's got some hooks. Like, how have you responded to that?
Yeah, man, just like I said, like, I would like to think I'm a smart person in it. So everything that worked, I kept it, even if it didn't work on a big scale. Everything, people always said, "Yo, I like your personality." So I always, alright, cool. There's something about personality that people like. I don't know what it is, but let me keep that. Then the hook thing. As soon as I came out with that hook, everyone's like, "Yeah, hooks." I said, "Hooks." I said, "Alright, cool." Then like, we have to run that, and then since then, I've been like doing hooks. But I've only recently realised I always liked hooks. Like, I always liked T-Pain.
Yeah.
Like, more for his choruses. And I remember thinking one time, like, how did he have so many different tunes? Like, because obviously tunes are based around hooks. Like, I'm like, how is his style so like you've got a hook on this guy's song, it sounds different to the one on this guy's song. I remember thinking that one time, and it was just like, that was one thing that like proper like impressed me. So, I don't know.
Okay. So I mean, now your popularity is starting to grow, people are starting to show a bit more love. How have you been handling that in a sense? Because this was love and appreciation you wasn't getting before. So now it's coming on board. You know, I've seen a few other artists shout you out. You know, like some Wiley shouted you out.
Yeah.
You know, so how have you been able to like deal with that? I think Sneak Ball's even appeared in one of your videos as well.
Yeah.
It's come through. So I mean, how's that been?
I don't know, man, because I don't know, man. It's cool. It's good. Like, I would like to think that I always knew I was gonna get to a good position, but I didn't. I didn't always know that I was gonna get. I always had hope that I would, and I don't know. But it's hard to be gassed about things when you've done something 7 times and it didn't work, and then the 8th time it did. Like, so now it kind of like it gives you that balance. If I blew in like 2007. I'd probably just think, yeah, I'm the guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, alright, cool, man, that's sick, you know what I'm saying? But just keep going, make better music. Just whatever, innit? But it is weird, like, someone took a picture of me today.
Take a picture?
Yeah, the last 3 days, someone's taking a picture of me.
The money's rolling in.
There's no money! There's no money! Nah, like, the day before, someone ran up to me, took a picture of me. Yesterday, someone was gonna take a picture of me. His phone died. He was like, "Oh man, just keep it." And today, he's like, "Oh my god, like One Acen, like took a picture of me." And I'm thinking, even today, I'm messaging Hardy like, "Yo, bro, why are people taking pictures of me?
Yeah.
Like, what does this picture mean to you? Like, I don't know. That's happened before, but like one time, someone wanted to take a picture. This 3 days in a row. As soon as I got out, someone said, "Yo, this is you." That's weird.
That must be a good feeling though, like knowing that people actually recognise who you are, people actually recognise what you're doing, people actually...
But I'm thinking, how do you recognise me so quick? Like, just boom, in their mind, this is this guy. It's weird, I don't know, but nah, it's good, man. It's just that means I can't go out with a dry face no more, you know what I'm saying? Man, I have to cream. Because, bro, can't be taking a picture of me.
So that was used to go out before it...
No, sometimes I just pop out to Asda. No, I'm not looking too fresh because no one's gonna see me anyway. You know what I'm saying? But now I can't risk that one, man.
Going on from there, talking about your personality.
Yeah.
Your personality comes out in your videos.
Yeah,
people that actually know you know that that's how you are pretty much.
Yeah.
In local parties or just chilling around. Like you can be going anywhere, you act crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
Like, would you say you just try to be yourself in your videos because you do the craziest stuff? Be doing the worming videos. You be in a madness. So.
I don't know. Yeah. Like everyone that knows me knows that if I'm in a good mood, like I'm gonna just be whatever, innit? But that's something that people did tell me even before I was doing stuff in my videos. People was like, "Nah, man, that guy's the fun guy, man. He's funny." Like, and I used to think, I'm not funny. Like, what are you thinking? But because I heard it so much, I knew there was something about it that I needed to remember. Like something about my personality that people like. So it's not like I try and overdo it. It's just I'm a spur of the moment type of person.
Sure.
Like if someone's telling me to just do a cartwheel just for no reason, I'll just do it, and it's random, but I guess it's funny, innit? I don't know.
Do you think people take to your personality generally, or have you ever really come across people that are like, this guy's a bit of a clown?
There's probably a couple people like that. To be fair, they're probably like, just this guy's not serious. But most people are just like, yeah, he's funny or whatever. Funny, but which is weird though, because when I'm inside, I'm like this, innit? Like when you have a conversation with me, or when I'm just not in a happy mood, I'm more like quiet and shy. But then when I'm outside, I like making people laugh. I think I like just making people laugh. Like so, I don't know.
I was just thinking, we talked about your beginning, but
yeah,
I remember a while back you used to make quite a few tunes with a group of Comedy Kids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, still there was quite a few of you guys did Trilly. So how was that part of your growth and part of your, because you guys are no longer together as a whole like that anyway.
Yeah.
So how was that part of your story? I would say.
Truly, that was.
How did that come together as well? So for people that don't even know.
Truly, how did that come together? You know what's crazy? I always wanted to be in a group as well. I don't know why. I just thought, like, I just knew. Like, you see, Nelly, he was strong with. He had a little circle. P Diddy, he was strong. He had his little circle. Everyone else strong in the game. Eminem, everyone had their circle in it. So I was trying to build that. Yo, we need a thing, like, at least, because people can't not take in 4 guys that are going hard at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. Like, everyone's just trying hard. You know what I'm saying? They can't. So how did Trilly come about? Obviously, I always knew Cool the Kid. My friend J2 Ocean, he was doing music, and he had a couple things that were like doing big at the time, like parodies things. It was funny, but they were actually doing mad numbers.
Like what?
No.
Like what?
Nah, he made a song with Indomie. You know what I'm saying? I produced that one as well. 500,000 views on YouTube. It was crazy.
It's 500,000 now.
I think it's on 1 million now or something
Wow.
like that. Like, but he has a lot of things that were going well. Like Twitter, he had a bit of a persona online. So that was that. Cool the Kid was there. Then there was a guy called Olami, flipping. I didn't even know him, but I saw him rapping. I don't know how, but I saw him rapping on Facebook in his school uniform, and it wasn't like he was good then.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And that's another thing as well. I got an eye for talent and no talent. Like, I can see it before it happens. Like, I just thought this guy could be good. He said one thing that made me think, if you could think of that line, then you could be sick. You know what I'm saying? So I think I hollered at him. I told him to come to my house, and I was just like, yeah, let's record. Then yeah, that was it. That was it. Because you always need a young guy as well. Like, we're older, you need a younger. That was it. That was the team.
How was that experience for you? Because, like you said, you need a younger. You guys, J2 Ocean.
J2 Ocean, Cool the Kid,
Cool the Kid, Olami still. So, Olami still was the youngest, right?
Yeah, he was the youngest. He was 13.
Wow. So, like, how was that from a like leadership perspective of just like trying to guide a young kid in this industry, I guess, or in the music game, trying to just show him the ropes and bring him along with you guys? What's the age gap?
We was like, the age gap is, what is the age gap? Like 7 years? Or something like that.
So at that time as well,
Yeah.
how did you lot bring him in? How did you lot even?
It was just like,
Because he would have been on
like
a different wavelength.
Yeah, it's more like a kind of big brother thing. Because I always wanted a little brother, because I made so many mistakes that, even like the GCSE thing, but if there was someone that consistently just said, nah, you should just do this. You know how you have respect for like an older person?
Sure.
I probably would have listened to them. Even if I didn't listen to my mum, I would have like, oh, okay, my big brother's telling me to do this, so I should. Like, you notice people with big brothers, they always listen, like, or they always avoid making a lot of mistakes, because. So it's that kind of thing as well. I should just tell them, no, don't say that. You should say it like this. Just like, I don't know, man. It's like a big brother type of thing as well. So it was mad. It was mad. It's crazy. Cool. Good time though.
Yeah. Okay. Fast forward now. At this point in your career, would you call yourself a success?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I would say maybe I'm on the way, but no, not a success. Like, because at the end of the day, success to me like means man don't have no bailiffs even. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about coming. You know what I'm saying? Or if they came, man, just say what? Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's the money. Like, and it's not really. That's not, to be honest, not even at that stage yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's not success yet. It's not just money, obviously, but that could show, like, you know what I'm saying, we're into some serious stuff right now.
Sure.
So, nah, not yet.
So would it be, are you talking from a financial standpoint then? You're saying that when you get to a certain place financially, you consider yourself successful?
Yeah, when I get to a certain place financially where it just, I can do anything I want. Like, if my mum wants a new car, I can, alright, cool, boom. That's what I think, alright, cool. Success.
Yeah. You've had some deep combos in the past. You've had some real deep combos in the past.
Yes.
I think for your personality, a lot of people don't really know how deep you can get That's just my perception. Obviously, I'm not around you 24/7, but based on how people see you, I feel like people feel like this guy is just always...
He's just a clown.
Just a clown joking around. You're quite a deep guy and you read quite a fair bit. A lot of people don't know that about you.
Yeah.
You know, are you reading anything at the moment?
No, I've got books that I need to read, but I'm reading The Art of Thinking Clearly. Like, it's just like helps with decision making. I've read Contagious. It's kind of like a book about like marketing, why things catch on. I've read The Alchemist, As a Man Thinketh, 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
I'm trying to stand. No, but yeah, like, but I like to read books like 2 or 3 times in it because I don't know. I just find with me personally, like, I don't get certain things straight away, but then when I read it again, then I understand exactly what's going on. So I'm kind of just sticking to. I've got a long list of books I want to get, but I need to like really grasp the ones that I've got now.
What's your interest in just reading quite a fair bit, and those type of books as well?
Yeah, I like self-help books. I like story books, but at the stage I'm at in my life, man can't just be out reading just stories for no reason. That have nothing to do with my soul. I need something that's gonna. Cause I get inspiration from reading as well. Like I might think of something and think, oh, I can implement that here. But I started. My mum actually, that she would be happy to know that still. She taught me like how to read properly at home. Because I'm a slow learner in it, so at school I wasn't learning as fast as everyone else, you know what I'm saying? So I used to do extra lessons at school. No one actually knows that, you know. I used to do extra lessons at school, and she taught me how to read and spell, like, so that's why like I would say I can read and spell quite probably better than a lot of people, like, because once I really grasped it, I got it, like, yeah. Like I'll be around Peter and I'll just say a random word and he won't know where I got it from. But yeah, nah man, I like that, reading.
Okay. You talk a lot about the influence of your mother.
Yeah.
And even obviously in Hold Tight, everyone saw the ending.
It's my babes.
Like, how much of an influence did she have? And obviously you saw in the video your mother, but we don't really hear from your pop sort of thing, you don't bring that out.
Yeah.
So how does that play? So what kind of influence did your mother play on you? That's the first question, I guess.
I don't know, man, I guess this is what a mum's supposed to do, but she just literally just never gave up on me, you know what I'm saying? Like ever, which is, I did a lot of things that were like, we should be done with, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just never, like, I don't know, she just like, even this is a flipping computer I got there, I don't know if you can see it. I should hold it up, I should try it, I can't. But I got a computer there. When I failed my GCSEs, she didn't shout at me, she didn't do nothing. She just bought me a new computer, a whole new computer with a screen, with a thing. Like, I still use that computer today, and she was just like, just try harder in it. Which is mad.
Try hard within school or on
just try hard in general. Just try and just listen more and da. So it's like she brought me a gift for failing, basically, which is weird. Like, you know what I'm saying, African parent as well.
Sure. She
bought me a whole new computer. Like this was on Windows like Vista. It just came out. I had like one of the first computers with like, it was mad with like. It's just, I don't know. That always stuck with me. Like, she was just like, even if you don't want to do school, just try in it. Just try and be something. Sure. Which is weird. I still use that computer today. Made all my tunes on there. Mad. Mad.
Okay, cool. So how about the flip side now? Pops, obviously. Like Pops went, well, you didn't live with Pops, right?
Nah.
So how does that play a factor? Did it affect you in any shape or form? Because obviously a lot of people say, house with a single mother, single parent.
Yeah. Everyone knows, so like everyone's got that similar situation. Yeah. I'm only realising how it affected me like more now, like whereas like I'm more emotional than a lot of people I know would be, you know what I'm saying, like that. And I'm guessing it's just because I'm more around my mum and my sister and there's no man telling me what to do. I don't know, man. Like, I can do the angry bitter thing and say, oh my gosh, and there was a lot of things that I was angry a bit about, but it's just, it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke to him one time actually, and like he told me what was going on in his life, and like you forget like just people are just humans, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So I kind of just let go of a lot of things then. So, yeah, me and my dad are cool. We're cool now, and he's the one that told me, like, he told me a couple things that I remember. Like, he was like, when I used to draw, he used to say like, yo, put your signature on the bottom so like no one can, do you know what I'm saying? They're like just little things here and there. So it's not like they didn't teach me anything, but
Sure.
it would have been nice if he was there, but it is what it is, you know?
Sure. If you could tell your younger self something, what would you tell your younger self at this point in your life? Let's say a 12-year-old One Acen.
I wouldn't say. I would just say you've got it. Like you've 100% got it. Just keep going, which is what I did anyway. But like, because I used to like not be as confident in myself. You know what I'm saying? So that would be. I don't know. Like sometimes when it's like, yo, I don't know. You see, as a rapper, you have to be confident. You have to be a confident person, because even if you're lying, you have to say something like you mean it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the thing about rappers. They say anything because it's just like this guy said it. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't as good of a rapper at first just because I wasn't confident. I would say you've got it. Like you've 100% got what it takes, but I just need to do it properly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing I'd say to myself.
What would you say to a kid who had that experience or similar experience to having bailiffs come to their door and everything looks like maybe I should forget my dream and just go and just work and just...
Nah, never forget your dream. Ever. That's the worst. I hate that, bro. I hate that. That's so bad. Like, you wake up thinking about one thing and then you go and fucking be a butcher, bro. Like, you just decide I'm just gonna be a butcher instead. So you're flipping. You could be the sickest violinist in the world, but man, you're just a butcher. I'm saying, not that being a butcher is bad, but I'm sure someone else could be the sickest butcher in the world. You're just hogging his dream. Now he's finding it hard because you're just ruining this everything, bro, for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, like, my mom used to tell me. She told me this like last year, and I was really angry. She's like, "Yeah, you should be a lawyer." I'm thinking, "Fuck, I'm gonna be a lawyer for? I won't even be a good lawyer." Like, it just doesn't make sense. Why would I be so good at something else and then just be this?
Yeah.
And just be an alright this, but I could be the sickest this. But doesn't make sense, man. I would say just grind it out. You have to. So obviously, I'm not even gonna go on like other people don't have it harder than some. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Some people make their first song, boom, it happens. Some people make their second song, boom, it happens. Some people make their 13th song. Some people blow when they're 48, but that's just how life is, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Sure. Life is unfair. Sorry, isn't it? Like. Is what it is.
Okay. So, I mean, right now things are looking good for you.
Looking alright for you.
You're coming out with consistency.
Yeah.
You know, what's your drive right now? What's pushing you to just keep going, keep moving forward, keep bringing up? Because like we spoke about previously, your consistency wasn't there, but all of a sudden now it's like we have to be expecting something from you. So. What's your drive like?
I don't know. Obviously, I'm older than a lot of people would think. Nah, I'm 26 in it. So by the time I hit 25, I just knew I've only got like another. If I want to be a responsible person, I've only got another 1.5 years, 2 years max of this. Before I have to pack it in, like before I have to just say, yo, I need to get a job, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that you're saying you can't be a 27-year-old rapper, but a 27-year-old rapper that not only isn't anywhere in the scene, but isn't even making money.
Yeah.
That's not like, even me, I wouldn't be happy with myself. So last 2 years it just kicked in, like if you're gonna do it, you have to do it extra hard this time. Like you have to outwork people. You have to have some of the best tracks. You have to make sure you at least get to a stage where you're comfortable just make music, making a bit of money. Cool. So now it's not like this guy's just doing nothing with his life. That was just a life thing. It's just like, if there was any time to be serious, it would be now, because after that it's a wrap. Like, you know, like life just gets harder as you grow up because you get more responsibilities. It's the only time I'm gonna have to really go at it before I'm just like, this is long. Like, this is, my mom's gonna be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this. It's long. So yeah.
Okay. So I listened to you through your music, so
yeah.
Well, one of your freestyles I heard, you was pouring your heart out like a little girl. So, right now, I'm sure you're very, very busy. It's time, you're always working on music. Do you have anyone that occupies your time?
I don't know, man. I've come to a lot of, the last 2 years of my life have been a wild 2 years. I just come to, I don't have time. Like, I want to go more in, and the time you would need to give someone, like, obviously your partner or whatever does deserve your time in it. Sure. That's part of a relationship. And just, I don't know, like, if it came down to if I'm doing music or that's it, like, that's the end, like, and I'm doing music means just, I need to only do music, boom, 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 boom. Like, I need to be consistent. People need to say, this guy is the best, like, who is this guy, like, why is he getting so in, and that requires a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just now, I'm just focused, and I don't really have that time to give. I do have time, it's not like I'm big, but I don't have that time to give to someone else. Like, if I'm by myself here, if you weren't here, I might be reading something, I might be watching something, I might be planning something, and I need that time, do you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
So at this stage, would you say you pride yourself on your work ethic to deliver, or would you pride yourself really on the quality that you're delivering? Or would you put it one and the same?
I would kind of say that's one and the same, actually. Yeah. They're kind of like the same thing, it's just...
Well, I don't know, because someone can work hard,
yeah, and
the quality is not...
That's true, yeah.
Someone may just have a natural, some form of a natural... distinct style.
I would say my quality. Yeah. I pride myself on the quality of the work. Like, anything I do, my mum always says this as well. Anything I do, I have to do it extremely good. Like, that's why my mum don't allow me washing the plates, because I take too long. Like, because you can't wash the plates and there's still marks on it when you're done. Like, it don't make sense, bro. You know, every plate has to be mad clean. Everything I do has to be done to a high standard, isn't it? That's why I don't spread myself too thin, because I want to be able to do everything to a high level of things. So that's what I want people to expect from me. Like, this is going to be good quality, like amazing quality. Like, if you buy something from Louis Vuitton, you know it's going to be of a certain standard, because that is part of the reason why it's so expensive. You know what I'm saying? Or so valued, I say. So my thing's quality.
Okay. Yeah. That's about it, really.
That's it. No more questions.
No more questions.
I thought you had more.
No more questions. You answered pretty much quite a lot.
They're long-winded, isn't it?
Yeah, quite a lot. Quite a long video.
Flipping out.
So what should people look forward to from you? I know you might not want to say too much, but I know you just recently brought up, you worked with Hardy.
Yeah, Hardy Caprio, that's my chica.
Quite a fair bit, so.
Basically, I'll tell everyone what my plan was. My plan this year, when I went into this year, I just went into this year and I said, I watched Stormzy's come up, and I watched Gecko's come up, I watched J Huss's come up, and what I noticed is, when you, in hindsight, they were just relentless with it, like, boom, another one, boom, another one, boom, another one, boom, another one, boom. Like, maybe it wasn't even another song, it was just another freestyle. So my whole thing was, this year, a month and a half can't go by without people not seeing something else, you know what I'm saying? Which in, like, label people will be like, you're putting out too much music, but we know in this climate, you have to make it stick. Like, people have to be like, who is this guy that he just keeps hammering it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I came with Pattern, then I did Rolling, Then I did the song with IGRND. Then I did another song with Hardy just now.
Yeah.
I got another song coming out in like 3 weeks. Then from there, I told my friend, I'm gonna let it get to 6 months. I'm gonna stand back, pre what I've done. If it's not enough, then we're just doubling up.
Yeah.
2 tracks at a time. Boom, 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 boom. So I think I'm getting to that point where after my next track, I'm gonna sit back for a bit and just see what's done, what needs to be done, and then I'm gonna go back in. I'm just gonna keep going. Like, you have to get to a point where it's like no one can, like, it's hard to not take you in.
Sure. You know
what I'm saying? Because you're everywhere, everyone's saying your name. I feel like that about anything. Like, you're just doing too much. Like, you're just going too in. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. So where can people find you if they want to keep up with the progress, keep up with all your social platforms?
One Acen, everything, ONEACEN, SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook. Snapchat is one Acen. I think that's it. YouTube, One Acen, everything.
Sweet. Thanks.
My jigger. Pew pew pew.